Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Nightcap with RhinoMan. I'm your host, RhinoMan. And tonight we have a special guest. He's in Florida, Slot Exotic, exotic weather, Florida. We're going to find out all about him in a minute. But first, as I always do, I have three questions for you. Tonight's questions are a little bit different than normal, but I still want to get them out there to you. When you started your channel, did you think about doing lives before you started your channel, or was that something that came after you started your channel? That's question number two. Question number one. Question number two. Did you have a budget for your channel? I don't care if it's a gambling channel or whatever channel you have. Did you have a budget for your channel when you started? Meaning, did you say, I'm going to use this money to grow my channel over a period of time? Did you set aside a cost that it would a cost that would cost you to do your channel? And then what has been the goal for question number three? What has been the goal for your channel above 1K? I know a lot of channels out there, they do that 1K is their goal, but they don't think beyond the 1K. They don't think what's going to happen next. So my question to you is, do you have a plan for your channel, a small term, intermediate term, and a long term goal for your channel over a period of time? Those are the questions I want to know. And if you can, please do me a favor and put it in the comments below. Give me a second here. My computer's going a little bit wonky here. Anyway, guys, cheers. I got the big boys out today. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, what's going on with my camera? As you guys can tell, I am not at my normal studio. I am in Vegas right now. I'm at the Flamingo Hotel, and we're coming to you live from the room. Don't want to turn around and show you the camera. However, I'm in the room. I'm looking at a beautiful view of the pool right now. Palm trees, exotic, just like our guest, Slot Exotic. But first, I want to say a couple of things. Hey, I'm real sorry that I wasn't able to go live and meet a lot of you. I know Becky A, Cindy A, Slotnista, Sister Yoshi's in the house. But I had looked forward to meeting you guys this past weekend. However, family issues came into play. Wasn't able to get out there to meet you. Real sorry for that. I'll be at the next event, and then I'll be able to meet you. Hopefully, that'll be pretty soon. We do have something coming up in May that I'm looking forward to. Hey, Anonymous, sorry I missed you out there, bro. Cheers. Lucky Obsession. Cheers. Suck it up. But I do want to say I appreciate everybody that sent me messages on either Facebook or Messenger asking if everything was okay. Everything's fine. Just have family issues. You know, you got to take care of your family first. So, without any further ado, I'm going to get our guest on. Actually, let me say hi to a couple more people because I see a lot more people in the chat today than normal. Let me see if I can get this a little bigger. That's what she said. Um, Cindy A is in the house. Sister Yoshi's in the house. Matt's gambling stuff. Thank you for coming in, bro. Really appreciate it. Anonymous again. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it, guys. Hey, thank you so much for your support. Lucky Obsession, thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. Let's get him on the screen so we could sit here and chat with them. Hey, bro, how you
Hey,
doing?
how's it going? Good to see you.
It's
Thanks for
going
having me on.
great.
Thanks for having me on.
So you had a fantastic weekend as well, did you not?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was great.
We'll
I met
find
up.
out about that in a second. Tell everybody who you are. For those that don't know Slot Exotic, who is Slot Exotic?
Well, Slot Exotics, our channel. We just started about 9, 10 months ago. We have 840 subscribers and trying to
Okay.
get to 1,000. Um,
840 subscribers. Let me ask you a question. I'm not going to interrupt too much. Hopefully, I don't. But 840 subscribers. What's your watch hours look like?
they're really good. I think after like 4 months, we hit the what is it, 4,000 watch hours. So we're good. We're good on watch hours. We just need the subscribers right now.
Fantastic.
Get
Okay.
monetized. So.
So you started your channel 8, 10 months ago. What's going on now?
It's great. We live in South Florida, so we play at
Okay.
the Hollywood Hard Rock. and we film there like once a month, and then we go live like once a month too. We just started going live,
Okay.
so and we just got on TikTok a few weeks ago. So
Now, was TikTok designed? Was that designed to go on to help you boost your viewers on YouTube, or was that just something you wanted to go out there and do just for the heck of it?
no, we wanted to boost our subscribers on YouTube, and it's been helping because we'll
Okay.
go on TikTok first, and then we'll bring everybody to YouTube.
Okay.
So that's been working good.
Okay. That's cool. So your channel, you're in Florida. Your local casino is Hard Rock. Do you gamble at any other places besides Hard Rock?
Um, no, well, Coconut Creek, that's another Seminole casino, but we mainly go to Hard Rock because they have a hotel there, so we can just party and then use the hotel. But
So Randy, the slot wizard says, "Hi, slot exotic. Glad to meet you." Um, so we got Randy, the slot wizard, in here. Hey, Randy,
Nice
little Dutchy, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Um, okay, so 8 to 10 months ago, Hard Rock, Seminole. I'm just recapping a little bit here. Why did you start your channel?
Well, we were watching slot channels before I did mine, and we love playing slots, and it was just something me and my wife wanted to start, and we've been having fun ever since.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of the big slot channels like Lady Luck, HQ, NG Slots. Those are the bigger ones, but I like watching the littler slot channels just starting off. So
Okay. Fantastic. When you started with your slot channel, um, did you have an intention to make it into a business?
yeah, we did. We wanted to make it big, and we still want to be really big on it. So
Okay.
it's hard because me and my wife do it both, and we both have full-time jobs. So how it is juggling two and one.
believe me, believe me, I do know how it is. Uh, but to that point, I normally ask the questions of the guests, the three questions that I asked at the beginning of the show. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll start off with those, and then we'll jump back into your channel and everything that you've done so far and what you've experienced so far. So when you started your channel, did you think of going live prior to you posting your first video?
No, I think we were just doing filming videos and releasing them and not doing live, but I do enjoy the lives. And we just
When
started doing that. So
when did when did you start thinking of going live on your channel?
I think we started a few months ago. Started doing lives a few months ago.
Okay, that was question one. Question two: did you start out your channel with a budget?
Yeah, we started with a $5,000 budget, and we started that when I won my big jackpot. And believe it or not, we're still working on that $5,000 budget. Um,
Wow,
it's
that
coming
that's
down.
exactly what I wanted to get at. So you're still working on that $5,000 budget. Tell everybody out there. One, you started with the $5,000 budget. When you win at the casino, what happens? Do you keep half for yourself? Do you put half back in? How does that work for you?
I try to put everything, whatever I win, I just put it back in with the slot channel. So it's
Okay.
its own separate little thing. Just when we're doing like filming channels and all that stuff. Yeah, sometimes we go and just have fun and not film, and that's different though.
Yeah.
But as far as the slot channel is, we have that. We keep it separate.
Okay. So you started 10 months ago and you're still working on the same $5,000 budget.
Yeah, it's gone down to 1,200 now.
Okay. So
Well,
you,
I'm filming next week, so hopefully we can bring it back up.
but that in itself is amazing. You've had 10 months with a $5,000 budget and you've produced some good content on your channel with that 10,000 with that $5,000 amount. So you must have hit a pretty lucky streak somewhere in there to keep that money replenishing.
Yeah, we've been doing really good. We hit a lot of minors and majors, and we've been doing good. Uh,
Okay.
I mean, sometimes when we're gambling our own, we'll do our own shorts, and that'll be separate. But
Yeah.
usually
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, guys. So for everybody in the chat, answer this question. How long would it take for you guys to blow through $5,000? Or do you think you could keep $5,000 going for 10 months? I'm at a casino right now. If you give me 5 grand, it's either gone by tomorrow or it'll double up pretty quick. But I just want to know for everybody in the chat, how long do you think 5,000? Yeah, I would. Randy, you're right. I would spend it on Coronas for sure.
Yeah.
How long do you think you could make $5,000 work on your channel to film and produce videos? That's a great job, Randy. I mean, I I'm sorry, Randy, not Randy, Ryan. That's a great job.
But the last time we filmed, we've been breaking even a lot, and maybe just up a few hundred. We've been getting really lucky on the videos.
Well, hey, that is really lucky. Let's get on to the third question, and then I want to find out about your biggest wins and everything else. Can you see the chat, or are you?
Oh,
Are
I
you
can't. No, I can't. No, no, sir.
okay? If there's anything that comes up, I'll post it on the
Oh, that's
screen
fine.
for you.
Yeah.
So, what what is your goal beyond 1K?
I'd like to. Well, after 1K would be great, and then I want to probably hit that 5K mark. Would
Okay.
be nice, and then after that, go on. After that, 10K, 11, 12. So
12.
just go as far as we can.
Yeah, 10K, 5K. I personally, hey, Shaka Slots, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Um, so myself, I personally have a goal to get to 10K first, and then I have steps to get me there along the way. The 1K mark was just something as a short term goal. That was I'm looking well beyond that. I'm looking so
Well,
far
yeah.
beyond that, it's ridiculous. And I do that for myself quite a bit because I like to set high goals and try and achieve those. But you know that's good that you do have that 10K and above mindset. I think that's what creators that start out, they tend to sell themselves short at that 1K, and once they get to that 1K, they don't really look beyond that. And that's why
50K.
you see a lot of channels that drop off over
Yeah.
time. Okay, so let's talk about this $5,000 starting out with. What? Well, we won't start out with the 5,000, but we're going to ask you what has been your biggest win that you've had.
Well, the biggest win we had, well, me and my wife, the biggest ones we had, we hit the grand on a Panda Magic for 184,000.
Can you repeat that again?
184,000.
I'm sorry. There's something wrong with my camera or my microphone. I thought you said 184,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I know. It was on a 1250 bet and a Panda Magic machine. And it was, we had 8 ball. All we needed was 2 more orbs, and they fell down right at once.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. My wife was screaming. I just froze. It was.
Yeah, I don't know if I would scream. Oh yeah, I would scream, jump up and down. I would be running around the casino doing the cowboy dance.
I
for
think
sure.
I did that afterwards. I was screaming afterwards. Yeah.
Did you?
And I drank a lot that night too.
Hey, cheers to that. I'm definitely
to celebrate.
So I could only imagine $184,000 win on a 12. You said 1250 bet?
Yeah, 1250 bet. Yeah.
Wow. Can you imagine what your channel would be now that you have that kind of budget? If you start out with 5,000,
oh, I know.
Start out with 184,000. Hey, you're looking at 1 million subscribers if you could keep that going.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Anyway, that's great. What is your now? Let's go opposite. What is your biggest loss um, to date in a single session? I'm not talking
Oh, I
over a
mean,
long period of time. I'm talking
we get
about
we gamble all the time. So I mean, I've in the past 10, I've lost over 10K in a weekend. But I
okay,
mean, I think we've all had losses like that. But
yeah,
I don't want to have too many of those in the future.
yeah. I don't blame you there. Um, so biggest win 184, biggest loss
10,
10K in
yeah,
a
in the week,
weekend.
yeah, maybe a little
But
more than that. But
was that 10K loss right after you won that 184? Because then it's completely understandable that you were going big and trying to
I
win
think
something.
it was right after that. So we had that cushion, that extra, yeah.
Okay,
So
so it's not like it's something that kind of hurts you all at once because you lost 10K.
no,
10K.
no, it was out of that. It was out of those winnings. So
Okay, that's fantastic.
yeah,
Well, it's not fantastic that you lost, but
I
it's
know.
fantastic that you
Hey,
were
we
able.
all lose in this game. So
Oh yeah, over the long run, everybody loses.
yeah.
In the kitchen with Karen. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate you stopping by. Okay, here we got a question here for you right here. Slot Exotic. Do you have a favorite casino or game to play?
Well, my favorite casino. Well, I used to love going to Vegas, MGM. I love that casino and Bellagio and all that. But now that I live in South Florida, it's Hard Rock Hollywood. If no one's been there, it feels they redid it, so it feels like Vegas. It's really really nice,
Okay.
really nice. My favorite machines to play, I love Tiki Fire, Firelinks, Panda Magics, of course, anything Buffalo related. I like the Hot Stuff machine.
Oh, the
Any
hot stuff. Now
Hot
that's my
Stuff.
girlfriend's favorite one. She likes the Panda edition of that hot stuff machine.
Yeah,
I actually like the little devil guy.
yeah, I love
Hot.
that guy. I love that guy, and he comes
Okay.
out from anywhere. It's just
Yeah.
awesome. I love the Stinking Riches. The new
Okay.
Stinking Riches machines are fun. I started out, the first machines I played were the double diamond six wheel ones.
Okay.
The trip, one I'm talking about, or the
Yeah.
triple diamond. Those were the first ones I played. I still enjoyed playing those though.
Okay. So I know some channels, and we'll get into it because I just heard you say some of your favorite games. Some channels, they are slot channels, but they pare it down to like a niche. Like there's a few channels out there that only do Buffalo
Yeah,
Gold, not Buffalo Revolution, not
just
Buffalo
the same
Chief,
one.
just Buffalo Gold. Um, do you have any plans for your channel to at least have a playlist specific to one of your favorite games and just do constant um
No, we like to bounce around, do different ones. We like to
okay,
do our favorites. Of course, we always play the Fire Links and like the Golden Centuries and the Happy and Prosperous.
okay,
And those are our favorites, and I feel like they pay out the best
yeah,
through my
i, I
experience.
think I think um the dragon links and the lightning links, I hear from a lot of high limit gamblers that just say those are the games that are going to give you the best payout for the bet amount, meaning that uh, you're betting at the higher denominations. The bonuses are going to give you a bigger payout than obviously if you're betting on the lower denominations. However,
Yeah.
the chances it's half of a dozen. You could lose your money like that, or you could win. If the machine's hot, the machine's hot. I really doesn't matter what denominations you play, but a lot of them say that for the money, you're going to get your best results from the Dragon Links and Lightning Links.
I don't. There's some machines I don't really care to play for, I don't like the piggy banks.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just never. I do bad on those things every time.
Yeah, I I feel you there because I'm similar. The piggy banks and the Huff and Puffs
The
until
Huff.
I went to Arizona,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason I was playing nickel denom. I think I was playing like a $10 bet, and I hit. Just within the first few spins, I hit, and then it paid out big. I hit a major, and I hit a couple of nice hits, like 900 bucks. So
That's
let's see.
awesome.
I'm sorry here. Okay, yeah. So I haven't really been too lucky on those. And so that same trip out to Arizona, I did start winning on buffaloes, and buffaloes have been kind of nice to me lately. So I'm going to keep giving those a try until they steer me wrong.
I
Um,
love them. They're great.
yeah,
And the wolf runs. I like. They're fun too.
I've never got into those either. I've
And
never got into those either. So let's roll back to your channel. Take us through your journey. When I started out a channel, I know that my journey was like every morning wake up, see my subs, what do I got? I thought I was posting magnificent videos, but if I go back and look now, that first video is crap. And I'm surprised anybody subscribed besides the family members that I made subscribe at that time. But what was your journey like? What was it like for you when you got that first 100 subscribers?
oh, it was amazing. I still check every day to see if I get one more, and I'm always on it, reading the comments and all that stuff. But my wife's helped me a lot with editing and releasing. She does all that, and I'm slowly learning all that stuff. But she knows it already, so I had a good help with all that stuff.
So Dougie Slot says, "Hey, Rhino Man and Ryan, great meeting you at Hard Rock Hollywood." So I
Oh
think
yeah, yeah,
I think you met Dougie, and we're going to get into this weekend too
yeah.
because you guys had a wonderful time out there. Hey, Melvin Lopez, sorry I wasn't able to meet up with you. So, when you got to how did that feel? Just knowing that you had 1,000 people that actually, not 1,000, 100 people that actually subscribed to your channel.
It felt great because the first three people were friends of mine,
Okay.
and then after that, it was people I didn't really know. So it was great. It's great. I think I'm going
So
to get to that 1,000 within soon. So
yeah, I would predict you'll be at that 1,000 probably the second week of May, without
yeah.
a doubt.
Well,
But
TikTok's helped. So we just got into that, and we're going to be going live next weekend because I'm seeing two concerts next week: The Who
okay.
and John Morrison.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome concert. Um, so 100 subscribers, you felt great. 500, what were you thinking?
500, I was like, okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. I said I'm going to get to that 1,000, and I'm at 841 right now. So I can't wait to pass that one. I can't wait to get to that 5K, the next 10, and just keep growing.
Okay, so getting back to that, I want to ask you two questions. It's a two-part question. The first part of the question is, um, you know, getting to that 1K. What have you done to prepare yourself for that 1K?
Well, I'm watching. What do you mean by that?
Well, here's what I mean. Like, a lot of people don't consider or consider their channel just for fun, and they don't think that they could make any money at their channel. They don't think that they. Linda L says she is number 843 now. Thank
Oh,
you,
that's
Linda A. Really appreciate
awesome,
that.
Amanda.
I
Thank you
see
so
Chris and Lou Slots in the house. They were with you this weekend, and we'll get into that too.
much. Oh
But
yeah, we had a lot of fun this weekend.
a lot of people don't think that, hey, they're going to make money at this, so they don't prepare their channel, they don't prepare themselves, and it's not like you're going to make a lot of money when you hit 1K, because to be honest, 1K you're not going to make anything. However, if you put the steps in place, so
It
when you do start to grow, you're going to make money. Did you do any preparation? Do you have a business license for your channel? Do you treat it like a business, or are you just waiting until you get at a further point?
I'm just waiting to get monetized. Then the business license will come, and
Okay.
all that's coming very, very soon.
Okay.
Um, it's all lining up. It's all coming together right now. So
Okay. That's good. So that's the first part of the question. And then, do you have plans for after 1K? Meaning, do you have a 1K celebration in mind of what you're going to do, a special live? Have you thought about having a membership? Have you thought about what steps you're going to take to get to the next 2K or 3K? Now, I'm gonna say this. A lot of channels out there, um, when they think about 1K, right after 1K, they have certain things that they've had in the bag, meaning they had that grand hit that they haven't posted because they want to get to that 1K mark and have that video monetized because they think that's going to be the fantastic video that they put out there after they're monetized. James Coupler is now 845, so you
That's
have 845. We'll
that's
do a
great.
countdown to 1K live right here on RhinoMan Slots. Share out his videos, give him the thumbs up, pass it around. Let's get him there as soon as possible. Um, so, do you have any videos or anything in your back pocket that you're thinking about posting after you get to the 1K?
We have a few things, but answer to one of your questions. I think when we hit 1,000, I think we're going to have a live celebration or something. Do a live or something. We were talking about that earlier. So, and
Okay,
we have some extra videos we haven't released yet, stuff like that.
okay.
So
I was
yeah,
just wondering, can we see that? Do you have that 184K?
I have I have the end of it. I wasn't filming from the beginning, but I have the end of it. So yeah, it's on my channel if you want to see it. And it has the most views so far.
Okay, I don't know if Becky's still in here or if Sister Yoshi's still in here. If you could find that video and post that, that's his biggest win. Share it in the links. I would appreciate that, or any of the mods that are in here now, if you can, that would be great. So, tell us a little bit more about yourself. You like to play pool. How
Yes.
first of all, when did you start gambling?
Uh, well, I was rolling dice in middle school in the bathroom. So I mean, I don't. I started playing that, and then I started playing poker like in high school.
Okay,
When I
so
was 21, I started playing slots and blackjack and roulette and all that other stuff.
we started playing poker in high school. I think I must have been 16, 17.
Yeah.
My sister's 6 years older than me, and she would usually, you know, get us some beer or whatever. We would have poker night. We would stay in the house. We would drink in the house and stuff like that, and we would play poker all night long, just four or five friends, and we'd
Awesome.
sit there, play poker all night. And those games started getting bigger and bigger, and you know, that's pretty much how I started. And we used to pitch pennies. I don't know if you know how to pitch pennies, but that was a thing back in the day in the hood where I grew up. Um,
Against the
we-
wall.
Against the wall, whoever gets closest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We used to do it with quarters.
exactly. Gambler, life of a not life of a gambler. Sorry, the gambler after dark is in the house. I'm a little bit tongue tied right now. I have the corona going on. Thank you for coming in. Now that gentleman right there will help you out anyway. I don't know if you watch his videos, but if you don't, you got to get over and definitely watch some of his videos. He's one awesome um, gentleman that definitely supports slot channels, scratcher channels, gambling channels. I mean, he used to do sports betting, so he's a true gambler.
Oh, that's another one. I do sports betting too. Yeah.
Yeah, sports betting. What do you like to bet on?
Football,
Of
college
course.
football, and pro football.
So here comes the trick question. What's the most you've ever lost sports betting?
On a game, probably $1,000 a game. I usually
Okay.
bet between 100 and 500.
Okay, so that $1,000 a game. What team was that caused you that loss? Do you obviously must have thought they were going to pull it out and they just disappointed?
I don't. I. It was a year. I forgot what. I don't know which one it was. I think it was Tampa Bay. I bet on Tampa Bay and I lost. I forgot who they were playing, but yeah, we
Yeah.
gambled a lot on football. We're doing good actually. I'm up last year from gambling on football.
Oh, nice. So I used to now I'm giving myself away. I used to sports bet a lot. We used to do the cards, the pick'em cards. We used to do that, but I used to bet on sports heavily. And I was a Tampa Bay fan back in the day when they had like Warren Sapp and they had everybody way back in the god awful orange white jerseys with the orange and red trim. shirts, and I'm sorry if you're a fan, but those jerseys were god awful. And I guess they won 3 games that year, and all 3 of those games that they won, I bet and won with them, because they were normally so much of an underdog. But I was a true fan, and that year I only bet on 3 games. They say you never bet on a game of a team that you like, and I did it 3 times, and all 3 times were winners with Tampa Bay. The only 3 games they won all year.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
that's my story. So playing pool, you enjoy playing pool.
Oh, I love pool. You can see in the background, I got my pool table right there. And I've been playing pool since I was 14. I play in local leagues and local tournaments and stuff like that in the past. And I've been to Vegas for pool 6 times. Hello? I think I lost you or something. I will.
Sorry about that. You had to take over the show for me.
No, you froze up like that. You didn't move, and I was like, it was. I usually freeze up, but yeah, that's fine.
Well, you're not the one freezing up this time. It's me. So let's see. The Gambler After Dark says college football is the best. I know he loves him some Georgia Bulldogs, so he's
I actually,
definitely a
yeah,
Bulldogs fan over there. Let's see, did I miss any questions? Sorry, guys, I got cut off. That's the wonderful Caesars Resorts Wi-Fi here at Flamingo. Uh, didn't mean to lose you guys. Cheers. Have a drink. I think I shall.
yeah, I miss Vegas. It's been like I've been here for like 3 years, so I'm ready to go back.
Hey, you got to come out, and next time you do, let me know. I'll come out and meet you.
Oh yeah, I would
We'll
love that.
we'll have a good time. So, the color of money. You used to be the pool shark. Were you like Tom Cruise, or were you more like who's the other character in that movie? Paul Newman.
No, I was the Tom Cruise.
You were the Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah, we didn't really hustle like that though. No one really does that. I mean, sometimes it does, but mainly everybody knows each other in their own circle of in billiards.
So it's just out to beat the top dog.
Yeah. Well, we
Okay.
handicap people. Like if you're better and you give a handicap. So
What's the most money? Because you did say that you were in some pool tournaments. What's the most money you won on playing pool?
not much. Maybe 2,000. In one sit-in or something.
Okay.
Usually you play by the game or a race. But there's
Okay.
not much money to be made in pool. I mean, there is, but it's very hard.
So who has bragging rights in the house between you and your wife when it comes to pool?
Well, she plays really good too. So I got her into it. She's been playing for a while. She plays in some tournaments and some local leagues, and she really enjoys the game. I have an edge on her.
Oh, do
But,
you?
uh,
Just a little one.
yeah, I got a little edge on her.
Hey, I'm
But she
sure
plays
she's going to
really,
give
really
you
good.
a run for your money for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so next part of that question for your channel, after the 1K, um, what are your intentions
Just
as
keep.
far as
Well, I'm going to be on Face. I want to go on Facebook eventually.
okay,
Um, be bigger in TikTok, YouTube. Network with some more of the slot channels.
okay,
And I met a lot of the local ones here, so we get together on the weekend sometimes and meet up, and that helps channels a lot too.
yeah, it does.
And
Javier Flores, thank you for coming in. Melvin Lopez, I'm Flamingo. I'm staying there. How long are you going to be there for? Hey, forever, Melvin. I'll be here forever. Um, it seems like that. Uh, let's talk about this weekend now. There were a lot of channels that were doing this Hit It and Quit It event. Let us market you. Thank you for coming in. They were doing this Hit It and Quit It event. Um, I was supposed to attend that one. However, I had some family issues, wasn't able to get out there, and I missed so many people, just people that wanted to come out and meet me um, out there, and I wished I would have been out there for that. However, I wasn't. But you were on the East Coast with Chris and Lou and Super Squirrel and
James
Dougie
Spencer.
Slots. Tell us about your Saturday. Start us off. Right after we had a call Saturday morning. Right after that, you guys were packing up and heading to the casino. Tell us about your Saturday.
Well, we packed. It's about 50-minute drive, so we packed
Okay.
up and we met with Chris and Lou Slots first. We used to talk online, but this is the first time we met in person. Really
Okay.
cool people, awesome people. Then we ate crab afterwards. Went to a crab restaurant, which is amazing. And then
Wait, it's not that amazing for half of your household, but
yeah, she got food poisoning. Yeah, I don't know. She ate something different that we didn't eat. I think she had the queen crab. None of us ate it. So
so you guys were eating the queen king crab and she ate the queen.
yeah, I was doing. Yeah, I think they had Dungeness crab, snow crab. They had a bunch of blue crab and a bunch of different crabs.
Well, tell her I hope she feels better. Okay, so
Oh, and then we
you
were with James Spencer too. He came down.
oh
He came down
cash
from San
out.
Diego. Cash out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's on a cruise right now, on a 16-day cruise.
Yes.
So he
Yeah.
left Sunday morning. So, and then
So
we gambled that night, and they did the event. Chris and Lou did the event that night, and Super Squirrel was there, amazing guy,
uh
and we had fun that night all the way to like 4 in the morning.
wow. Anything big happen?
Yes. Well, we actually all won a little, which is nice. James,
Okay.
he loves Keno, so me,
Yeah.
Super Squirrel, and James we matched 100, won like 1,000. And at
Like
the very end, where everybody's walking away, Super Squirrel decides to play the Buffalo Link and hits the grand for 56,000.
well, it wasn't just the grand. He got the grand with the major in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I took a picture of it, and
Yeah.
yeah. So I wasn't there, unfortunately. It was when he was leaving, going home. So I wish I was. We probably would have went half.
Right. That would have. I would have said, "Hey, I thought we were in the group pool
But you know
together."
what? With the timing, if I would have went with him, we would have never probably sat in that machine.
True
It's all about
story.
timing, all that, within that second. So I'm really happy for him. It's really awesome.
Yeah. So Lucky Obsession Slots and Scratching says, "You know what? You should probably reach out to. I don't see him in here. Gamblers Unknown.
Yes, Gamblers
Um,
Unknown's another one we talked to. Slots of Ben, D Cross 707, the Slot Bandits. I
yes.
met a few months ago. James Spitzer, Sexy Slots.
Yeah.
These are all
But to Lucky Obsession's point is, you had mentioned that you want to be on Facebook, and that's the reason I said reach out to Gamblers Unknown, because he achieved that 10K so quickly. Channels struggle to do that. So whatever he's doing on Facebook, pick his brain, because
100%.
he just jumped right in, and he's got some good tips that he could give you. Speaking of tips, what would you say to a channel that's starting out, that's just on that journey, that's got like 20 subscribers, 40 subscribers, um, that's just started this journey? What would you tell them?
Yeah, I would say, don't get discouraged. Just keep going at it. Be positive. Be yourself is number one. Just be yourself.
Yeah,
Network with other channels. Try to meet up with the local ones where you live at. And, play with a budget too,
true story.
Yeah.
True story. Now you got me in budget mode, and budget's one of the things that is, I don't know about most channels, but I have a difficult time, with budgets, because here's the thing. I don't know about you, but I'm going to ask you this question: how much do you play off camera?
uh, we play a little. I mean, we play a good amount.
Okay.
But we only play it's disposable income. It's not like we're, I can't pay my bills or anything. So we're
Yeah.
just
All,
disposable income, and we've been pretty lucky lately. So
all my income right now is disposable, going right down the garbage disposable.
yeah.
Yeah. But true story. Yeah.
Hey, tonight's your night though.
What was that?
Tonight's your night to win something.
Yeah. Hey,
You,
knock on wood for sure.
you're gonna get that
Um,
grain.
hey, I'm gonna sit there and low spin until I get that, because I see people that are playing out there. They're betting 50 cents on Dragon Link and getting the grand, or $1.25 on nickels and getting the grand. I mean, you
I've
know,
You don't have to
hey,
bet a lot to get the grand. You can bet mid bet. I mean, I've
but
seen people hit the grand mid bet, $5 a bet.
yeah, I would think, but it doesn't happen that way. So here's the thing: when you started talking about budget, um, you play a lot off camera, and that's my thing. So I budget for what should be on camera, and I'm real good about the budget on camera. Um, but it's the budget off camera, because I spend a lot of time. Like today, I'm gonna go down. Hey, DJ Starman 69, what's going on? Watching on the job site. LOL. Good luck. See you in San Antonio, Texas. Hey, I'm gonna be there on Friday. Or well, I don't know about San Antonio, but I'll be in Houston, Texas on Friday through next Tuesday, maybe. The plans are still up in the air. Um, Budgeting. What's that? Lucky Obsession says. Yeah. So I budget for what I put on camera. However, I play so much off camera that I enjoy myself doing it, and that's why I started my channel,
Yeah.
because I enjoy playing slots. So I'll go down later on today and I'll sit at a machine. But unless I get a bonus or something to start recording, I'm just gonna play and have a good time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
If I
So
hit something, I try to do a short or something.
yeah, yeah. So I mean that's where the budget issues come in, and you guys, I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there, especially in this gambling community that have the budgeting issue. So to your point, hey, try and stick to a budget, and it's not the easiest thing to do, but
Yeah.
it,
I'm at the point where I leave all my credit cards at home. Just bring one because I used to bring like 7 of them, and then I would just, you know.
hey, I know the feeling. So if you've ever watched. There's a few channels out there that have these boxes, and they sell them. I think uh, Filthy Slot Channel designed one where you stick your cash in the box, and you can't open it because you're supposed to leave your key at home.
Okay.
Um, but how many people actually leave that key at home and they're going to stick the thing? I'm
Yeah, I
just
know.
curious to know how many of those boxes have been slammed on the floor and
I was going to
broken
say that with a
into.
sledgehammer. Yeah.
um,
With a
because
crowbar.
because you're at the casino, and you just got that hand pay that's stuffed inside of there. How many of those were broken open? Uh, the money banks, exactly right, Sister Yoshi.
That's funny.
Um, so, what's the best thing about YouTube for you?
I like YouTube because you can see full videos besides
Okay,
like TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You can see because I have full videos of like 15, 20 minutes.
yeah,
Usually I try to do a video in like 10 minutes,
okay,
but some are a little longer, some are a little shorter. That's why I like YouTube. I like YouTube
okay.
a lot.
So, you say summer 15, summer 20. I have a question for you. When you started out your channel, did you test different time frames for your videos? Like have 5 minute video, have a couple of those, have a 6 minute video, have like a 10 minute, 8 minute, 12 minute, 20 minute video. Did you put different time amount videos on your channel to see how they would perform?
Yeah, Mrs. Exotic did all that.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
asking the question because
Yeah.
I know that one of the tips that she gave me, considering the channel that I'm about to start later on down the line. Um, but did she go through that with you? Now let's bring up Mrs. Exotic. Now that you brought that up, so you are the face of the channel, obviously. What does she do versus what you do? She helps
Well,
out with.
well, she helps out with almost a lot. Well, she does all the editing and does and releases all the videos and knows
Okay.
all the time in to do that because she has a lot of experience with all that stuff.
Okay.
She's slowly teaching me. I'm a slow learner, and I'm learning most of it. But she does a lot of that stuff, the editing, of course, thumbnails, titles.
They it's not like you're a slow learner, but this is good for everybody out there that's even considering starting a channel. Is that myself? I had no experience on YouTube when I started out. I didn't know how to edit a video, didn't know how to put thumbnails together, didn't know any of that. So it's all um, learn as you go,
Yeah,
basically. And you're going through that now, and
yeah,
it's not something that's going to end anytime soon. You're going to
no,
continue to learn as you go on. And I'm sure Mrs. Exotic is still learning with what she does,
yeah.
and editing videos and stuff. There's Gamblers Unknown. He says sorry he's late, but I
Hey, what's up, man?
appreciate you coming in, bro. Really appreciate it. And there's another one when you talk about somebody that learns as they go. I remember talking to him 12 months ago, and he had all this free time, and I'm like, hey, work on some of these logos, work on this. And he started taking the ball with all of that, and he started learning how to do logos, how to put these little video shorts together, how to do everything. And Facebook, he's just taken off with that because he's developed the learning as he's going. So everybody out there, just keep learning. That's the key takeaway from any YouTube that you start, or anything that you start. Just keep learning.
Yeah,
Try and get 1% better every day.
yep. I mean, 100%.
Yeah. So she's helped you out with posting the different time frames, the different videos. Um, and what have you guys discovered with your channels so far?
We think it's going really well. You know, we love our footage. Uh, our videos are great. I try to be funny, but I don't know how that's working. And I don't know. We just want to keep at it, and keep growing and doing what we're doing.
Okay, so I think Mrs. Exotic just came in. Um, she
Oh, I'm
says
not.
hi to everyone. You're doing great, babe.
Oh. Yeah.
So I hope that Queen Crab didn't put you down for too long. Really appreciate that, and I'm glad you guys had a fantastic weekend. So you're going to be the way things are going now. You're definitely going to be at 1K, May, the next couple of weeks, especially if you're going live. Um, you know,
Yeah, we're
here in
going to be
August.
going live probably Saturday and Sunday next week.
Okay, so let's talk about the strategy behind TikTok. So you talk to Slots of Ben, but you have somebody in the bedroom that could give you some advice. Well, not give you advice in the bedroom. I'm sure you got that part handled. But you have somebody in the next room that's been giving you advice and been helping you out with strategizing your videos and your post and everything else. But the TikTok thing, do you have a plan for that? Meaning, are you going to go live on TikTok first? I've seen some people do TikTok first and then say we're going live over on YouTube right after. Or are you planning to do it simultaneously, where you go live on both
No,
platforms?
we plan on doing it. What you said the first time, we do TikTok first, and then we
Okay.
we bring everybody to YouTube. Or like, we're
Okay.
going, subscribe to the channel, come to YouTube.
Okay.
So yeah, we've been doing it that way. That's what my wife said is the best thing to do. So
Yeah. I hate.
I listen to her.
Exactly. Listen to her. I want to listen to her too. So any advice you get, pass it along,
Yeah, yeah,
without a doubt. So that's TikTok doing that. I mean, a perfect example. Starting out, I had Sky Slots on last week, and they're sort of a high limit channel. Um, but when you talk about high limit channels and strategies and things that people do, I want to give props out to Mr. Handpay. He's doing something that nobody on YouTube has ever done. He technically he has the record for the Guinness Book of Records for the most hand pays, most consecutive days, most live streams on both Facebook and YouTube.
that's awesome.
And I think he's at day 34, day 35 right now, and he's still continuing to do that. Um, Now, mind you, he has put in a lot of money to get those hand pays,
I'm sure to get, yeah,
but I think over the course so far, he's not down that much.
that's
But
awesome.
the point isn't that you have a lot of money, you're going to be able to get the hand pay. The point is he's doing something across multiple platforms that nobody has done, and
Yeah,
and
that's
I
great.
think that right there is the thing that as slot channels you have to find something that nobody has done. There's niches where they just do buffalo, or they just do Panda, or you could break down one of the dragon links and only produce videos for a specific dragon link. But you have to do something that nobody's doing to set yourself
Yeah,
apart from
I like that
everybody else.
everybody does different stuff. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that 100%.
So,
100%.
um, Slot Exotic, I'm having issues in the bedroom. Needs your advice. That's Randy, the slot wizard, um, saying that. Thank you, Randy. Go have a drink. But
Well,
hey, maybe he is going to give us advice later on. That's a
Slot
different
Exotic Pillow
channel.
Talk.
That's a different channel.
Yeah.
That's a different channel, and you could go over to his fans only page. He'll tell you all about that. Um, but
That's hilarious.
definitely. So, bro, I'm excited for you because I know you have a lot of stuff coming down the road. That's definitely going to get you there. Have you thought about merchandise?
It's funny you say that because I saw James this weekend. He handed me one of his pens. So he has all the merch and all that.
Well, he only handed you a pin.
Well, yeah, he was.
He must not have liked you because he sees me, he hands me the hat,
I
the
know.
pin, the shirt,
I know. I've seen it all. The beer koozies.
the beer koozie. He's got it all. He's such a wonderful guy. Um,
He has a big heart. I love him. That's the first time I met him live, and he's awesome. So
yeah, and as I guess 5K has deemed him the sexiest man on YouTube. So, uh,
that's great.
but he's definitely a wonderful guy. James Spitzer, cash out. If you guys don't know who he is, he's cash out right
Yeah.
when he says that. So he has that tagline. What is yours?
Let's make some cash.
Let's make some cash. Mine is let the good times roll, baby. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
um, we all have our thing, um, and it's really cool that we get along. This is right here. What we're doing is one of the reasons I enjoy um, doing this so much is because I get to meet somebody and connect with them. Can't wait to meet you live.
This is great. And if it wasn't for Super Squirrel, he's done so much for me. I really, we became good friends, and he's helped out a lot.
Okay,
And
so speaking of that, who would you like to give shout outs to right now? Um, Gamblers Unknown says I need a tagline. Yeah, I think you do, bro. We'll come up with one together. But who would you like to give shout outs? People that you've stayed in contact with or that you've met through your channel that you wouldn't have met, like Super Squirrel. Um,
Well,
that
Super
that
Squirrel, Chumba Queen,
okay,
Chris and Lou Slots, of course, James Spencer, Sexy Slots. I'm talking to her. D Cross 707, Gamblers Unknown, Slots of Ben.
okay.
Those are mainly all the ones we're talking to right now. There's probably a few more, but I'm
Yep,
sure it'll grow and grow as time goes by.
exactly. Super Squirrel is actually the one that put me in touch with you. Um, so yeah, hey, I don't see him in here, but I know he'll be watching later. Thank you, Super Squirrel. He just had some grandkids, so
Yeah, I think he's spending Easter with them right now and doing the
yeah,
family.
they're having a good Easter with that grand that he hit. So
Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of Easter eggs.
there's some Easter eggs there for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So real quick, I'm going to run down the line. I don't have my cat with me, but I'm going to throw some real rapid fire things at you. Let us know which one you would choose. Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Cats. Ew. You have two, right?
I love cats. I love dogs too, but cats definitely cats.
Okay. Mountain. Not Mrs. Rhino saying no. Unsubscribe. You didn't lose a subscriber. You didn't lose a subscriber. Um, let's see. Mountains or beaches?
That's a hard one. I've lived near beaches my whole life, but I do love the mountains. I'm gonna go beaches.
Okay. Um, walking or biking?
I love both of them. I like to bike a lot, and I'll pick both of them.
Okay. Cars or trucks?
That's hard. Well, cars, definitely cars. I've had a few trucks in my life, but cars.
Okay. I met all my exes in a pickup truck. Um, let, let's see here. Bugs Bunny or Donald Duck?
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Okay, there you go. You're my first bunny. Everybody else has said Donald Duck. Okay. Basketball or baseball?
Baseball.
Soccer or football?
Football.
California, New York.
New York. Just
Okay.
because I haven't been to California. Well, probably California because I haven't been yet. So, and I've always lived East Coast. So
Okay. Yeah, you definitely got to get out here.
I'm
Get
sure I
out here.
like it. Yeah.
We'll have a good time. So here's a question that I have for you. And if anybody in the chat wants to get this for him, let me know. I'll set it up. I'll take my percentage out. But what is your dream car? If somebody in the chat right now wanted to buy it for you, what would it be?
I would like an old school bus, Volkswagen bus.
Volkswagen bus,
Maybe the
guys.
ones with the 16 windows ones.
Oh, there you go. So,
Yeah.
hey guys, if anybody wants to get him that old school bus, either message me or hit me up, or you could email Slot Exotic. Now, if anybody wanted to get in touch with you, how would they do that?
Probably private. Probably YouTube or TikTok right now.
Okay. Do you want to give out your email address or?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, absolutely. It's
Okay.
it's real easy. It's R Leach LEACHUS at yahoo.com.
Okay.
rleachus at yahoo.com.
Okay.
Randy said, question, gambling or talking to RhinoMan?
Okay. So Randy has a question. Randy the Slot Wizard says, "What would you rather do, gamble or talk to Rhino Man?"
I'd like to gamble with RhinoMan.
Hey, that's the
And
that's
talk
the
at the same time
perfect
and
answer
drink.
right there. That's the perfect answer right there. Hey, maybe we could set something up, and I could send you a link, and we could do a live where I'm on screen and you're on screen at the same time.
I would love that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you could be on the East Coast. I'm over here on the West Coast. We could do that. I'll figure something out and I'll send that to you. Hey, Slot Exotic, Mrs. Exotic, thank you guys so much for taking the time. this show is an open platform for you guys. If you guys want to announce something, I would like to have you back in 6 months just to see your progress. You'll probably be at 2K by then. Um,
That'd be
but
great. That'd be great.
hey, I'm sure it will be. You got a lot going on for you, so I look forward to it.
Well, thanks for. It was really nice meeting you. Thank you for everything. This is great. So I look forward to being back in 6 months.
Okay, without a doubt. And if you ever want to come on before then, just shoot me a message.
No, absolutely.
Got
100%.
without a doubt. Anything you want, you can use my platform for any kind of announcements that you would like to get out there to everybody. Guys, real quick for tomorrow's show, I have the Vegas sisters. Um, they're going to be live on the show tomorrow night. Stay tuned for that. I'm putting the thumbnail up in a little while. You'll be able to see that. On Thursday, I have Ashley Slots going to be on the show. It's going to be a great week of shows for you guys. I look forward to seeing you on each and every one. Until then, let the good times roll, baby. I will talk to you soon.
Let's make some cash.